Honorable Minister Sir, for this auspicious inauguration of the Global Wind Day, a day as we come together not just towards celebrating the achievements or the milestones which we have been able to achieve, but also then drawing and coming together and talking a way forward. Wind continues to be playing a major contributory role, a major component, and a critical component of India's energy basket, which is powering our economic growth and also creating green jobs. May I request our distinguished leaders to be kindly taking center stage. May I request first our Honorable Minister, Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, to be please joining us here on the stage. The Honorable Union Minister of New and Renewable Energy. Also inviting Shri Shripad Yeso Naik ji, the Honorable Minister of State, MNRE and MOS Power, Shri Ramakrishna ji, the Honorable Minister for New and Renewable Energy, Government of Goa, Shri Santosh Kumar Sarangi ji, Secretary MNRE, Shri Rajesh Kulhari ji, Joint Secretary MNRE, inviting Shri Naveen Mittal ji, Special Chief Secretary Telangana, Shrimati Shalini Agarwal, the Managing Director of Gujarat Urja Vikas Nigam Limited, and Shri Vishesh Gharpale ji, Secretary Energy, Madhya Pradesh. And as we express our thanks to all the leaders here on the stage for their presence and for joining us in these conversations and for further guiding us and leading us as we talk out the way forward, may I request our host minister, Shri Ramakrishna ji, to kindly accord a floral welcome as we welcome Shri Prahlad Joshi ji. We're glad to be joined by the host minister of Goa, the Honorable Minister NRE, Shri Ramakrishna ji, extending a warm welcome, a floral welcome to Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, and a special token of our gratitude and appreciation to the Honorable Minister. May I request Shri Ramakrishna ji also to kindly accord a floral welcome to Shri Shripad Yeso Naik ji. The Honorable Minister of State, MNRE and the MOS Power. Thank you very much, sir, for gracing the occasion. May I request Shri Santosh Kumar Sarangi ji, Secretary MNRE, to kindly felicitate and welcome Shri Ramakrishna ji. Thank you, sir, for inviting us here in Goa. And may I request now Shri Rajesh Kulhari ji, our Joint Secretary MNRE, to please welcome Shri Santosh Kumar Sarangi ji. Shri Naveen Mittal, also to Shri Naveen Mittal. Once again, a welcome to Shrimati Shalini Agarwal as she joins us here on the stage for the inaugural session. She was part of the panel discussion which we had earlier. And also to welcome Shri Vishesh Gharpale. And may I request Dr. P.K. Dash, Scientist MNRE, to please join us here on the stage as we extend our good greetings and welcoming Shri Rajesh Kulhari ji. Thank you. And at the very outset, to welcome the Honorable Minister and all present in this August gathering, and also to set the tone and the context of our session, may I request Joint Secretary MNRE, Shri Rajesh Kulhari ji, for his welcome remarks.
Honorable Union Minister Sri Praladji Joshi, Minister New and Renewable Energy, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Sri Yasopad Yeso Naik ji, Honorable Minister of New and Renewable Energy, Sri Ramakrishna ji, Honorable Minister for New and Renewable Energy, Government of Goa, Secretary MNRE, Senior Government Officials, representatives of state governments, distinguished delegates, industry leaders, developers, manufacturers, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to all of you present over here. Today, as the global community comes together to celebrate Global Wind Day, it is an absolute privilege to welcome this remarkable gathering of visionaries and stakeholders. Today is not just an occasion to celebrate how far we have come, but a vital opportunity to catalyze the exact actions needed to accelerate our growth in the critical years ahead. There is no better time to celebrate wind energy in India. Our sector is operating from a position of unprecedented global growth. As of March 31st, 2026, India's cumulative installed wind capacity has crossed the landmark of 56.09 gigawatt. Furthermore, the financial year just concluded was the strongest in our nation's history, commissioning an extraordinary 6.05 gigawatt of new capacity, representing a massive 46% increase year on year. Because of your collaborative and collective efforts, resilience, and your vision, India stands proudly today as the fourth largest wind market globally and ranks third in the world for new installations. On this Global Wind Day, we also celebrate India's rising role as a provider of clean energy solutions to the entire world. Supported by a world-class domestic manufacturing ecosystem, India now possesses 24 gigawatt of annual wind turbine manufacturing capacity with an indigenization level of approximately 70 to 80%. We are no longer just building for ourselves. India has emerged as a critical manufacturing hub within global supply chains, unlocking major opportunities for worldwide exports. The ministry remains deeply committed to strengthening this ecosystem through forward-looking policy measures. We ensure excellence through the revised list of models and manufacturers, promoting modernization through national repowering and life extension policy, and expanding open market access to drive robust competitiveness. As we look forward, the sector is entering a transformative phase. Our focus is no longer now limited to simply adding plain vanilla renewable energy capacity. The paradigm is shifting from firm, reliable, grid-supportive, dispatchable renewable energy. In this new era, wind power integrated with battery and grid-forming inverters will deliver even greater stabilized value to our national grid. As we proceed with today's celebrations and deliberations, I encourage all of you to share your insight towards the theme of this year's conference, that is wind energy from ambition to acceleration. Let's collaborate to unlock the full potential of wind power and drive the global energy transition forward. The ministry remains fully committed to working hand in hand with state governments, industry leaders, utilities, and investors to sustain this powerful growth trajectory. During today's event, we will have the distinct privilege of witnessing the release of a landmark report by our Honorable Minister covering resource adequacy, state regulatory frameworks, and wind manufacturing and exports, along with a beautiful coffee table book documenting India's inspiring wind energy journey. With these words, I once again extend a very warm welcome to all our distinguished guests and participants. Thank you, and I wish you all inspiring, impactful Global Wind Day. Thank you again.
Thank you very much, sir, for setting the context of the day by highlighting the objective, its vision and mission, and how it is structured to deliver to this very vision. And may I now request Shri Santosh Kumar Sarangi ji, our Secretary, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, for the inaugural address. Someone who in the ministry continues to accelerate India's clean energy transformation through innovation, policy reforms, and greater stakeholder engagement.
Honorable Minister of MNRE, Food and Public Distribution, Sri Prahlad Joshi ji, Honorable MOS, MNRE and Ministry of Power, Sri Sripad Yasho Naik ji, Honorable Minister of Energy, Goa, my esteemed colleagues on the dais and distinguished guests. At the outset, let me compliment each one of you for on this occasion of Global Wind Day and for achieving the highest ever wind installation in the year 25-26, that is 6.05 gigawatt. And this has been a phenomenal journey for wind in our country. As far as deployment is concerned, our developers have shown that they are capable of deploying at scale, and to that extent, India has also been able to bring down the cost of wind energy, and probably we are one of the lowest cost wind energy producer today in the world. Along with deployment, we have also seen a corresponding growth in manufacturing. Today, India is the third largest manufacturing hub for wind turbines in the world with 24 gigawatt of capacity, and government has strongly backed this manufacturing sector through a variety of policy initiatives. The renewable consumption obligation, renewable purchase obligation have gone a long way in providing an assurance that DISCOMs and the states will be buying more and more wind energy in future. In addition, the ALMM for wind has also enabled the indigenization of manufacturing across supply chain. Apart from tower and nacelle, we also have gearboxes, generators, bearings, which will be domestically sourced for our wind turbines. And to that extent, the policy certainty which is required from the government is there to back the manufacturers in their investment decision. We also understand that while doing this deployment, the states also have to play an extremely critical role, and some of the leading states which are supporting wind energy are in the dais as well as in the audience. We have 5 major states which contribute to 75% of wind resources in the country: Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, and they have been extremely supportive of the growth for wind. But I understand that there are issues of land acquisition, issues of ROW, which requires a lot of micro level management to be done for our wind developers to be facilitated. So in this context, there is a substantial de-risking which needs to be done, and we need to find out models through which the developers are de-risked from this. So here we have SECI present here, a lot of state agencies are present here. I would urge SECI to explore models through which they partner with state agencies and form SPVs, which goes ahead in land acquisition as well as ROW clearance, like it was done in case of Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, for PM Kusum projects, the land acquisition was done in advance by a government-sponsored SPV, and then a tender was done to invite private developers, RESCO developers to come in. So we probably need to look at similar models to work with the state governments and de-risk the developers, and that's a model which probably SECI and CREDL kind of organization can actually think of joining hands and doing an SPV and go ahead with the land acquisition and ROW clearance, after which the bidding may be done. So that would help the developers in reducing their cost and substantially de-risking their projects. There is also a big opportunity for wind repowering, and we are working with state governments, especially with Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, to see how repowering policy can be effectively done, and some legal teeth could be brought in for wind repowering so that the process is expedited. Overall, I think wind energy has huge advantages for us in future, for our future FDRE tenders, for our RE-RTC tenders. Wind is going to be a very essential component, and from that perspective, I think wind developers will have a fair bit of assurance as far as the growth story of wind energy in the country is concerned. And with the huge data centers, AI-enabled infrastructure coming into our country, I am sure that all our resources, including solar and wind, have an extremely bright future. I again thank MNRE's personnels as well as IWTMA and WIPA for having organized this.
And NRE, Mr. Sripad Naik, Secretary for NRE, Mr. Santosh Kumar Sarangi, Joint Secretary, Mr. Rajesh Kulhari, all the dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, all chairmen of the different companies, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is really to We are proud to be here with you. And I am delighted to be a part of this celebration of Global Wind 2026 under the theme Ambition to Acceleration. It is nothing new that for centuries humanity has used the wind to sail ships and green grain. However, in 21st century, due to global transformation, we have transformed this ancient power into the cornerstone of modern and clean energy future. Today, wind energy is no longer just a green alternative, but a leading technology. This acceleration, the global energy transition. Our ambition begins with a simple necessity to break free from fossil fuel and slash greenhouse gas emission. We look out the moving air and saw untapped potential and ambition transformed into high-tech turbines that we notice today both on shore and offshore. We have also set bold goals to limit climate change, deriving wind to become one of the most cost-effective and fast-growing sources of our electricity. As our theme goes from ambition to acceleration, the wind generation has